And what's up, you guys? It's your boy SF, Bay Area Sports Talk, and the San Francisco Giants have defeated the NL West division rival Arizona Diamondbacks 11-9. And the Giants offense absolutely exploded in this one. That is what we love to see as Giants fans. Offense erupting for an astounding 12 hits in this one. And there were several contributions made by young players. So, there were so many great things to get into this game. Now, the first of which was Jalen Davis, a 25-year-old power-hitting outfielder who last year in AAA hit over 30-plus home runs. And in this game, he had a fabulous game, going 2 for 3, knocking a double and a 2-run triple in this one. So he is definitely going to be competing to make a name for himself, possibly to get a starting job in the outfield, or at the very least be a 4th or 5th outfielder. And so, yeah, Jalen Davis just fabulous there. Now, Joey Bart picked up right where he left off from the first game of spring training. So Joey Bart went opposite field and a home run, you guys. So, Joey Bart has some of the most insane power, and, his ability to go gap to gap and drive the ball, whether it's to the pull side or to the opposite field gap. And I mean, it was such a beauty to watch. And so Joey Bart picked up where he left off from, going 2 for 3 in this one, and he scored a run as well. So I think, he just continues to impress me more and more. The more at-bats that we see him get, it's just so much fun. It's a euphoria that reminds me of when, Buster Posey was coming up, when he was raking the ball down there at AAA and really forced the Giants' hand to call him up essentially in the middle of a pennant race because, we were still in playoff contention at that time at the end of May. So, really this could be history repeating itself, you guys. 10 years later, a decade later, Joey Bart could get called up in the middle of a 2020 season, and who knows, we could be on a historic route. So a lot to be excited about. Now, also in this game, we saw 25-year-old shortstop Ryan Howard go 2 for 2 in this one. So he is also competing for a backup utility infield position role on this team. Very unlikely with the depth on this roster that he will have a starting job in the infield, but an excellent spring training could make that decision difficult on the Giants to make. So yeah, great game for Ryan Howard. And also, guys, Drew Robinson, a 27-year-old outfielder. He also had a great game in this one. I'm sorry, not an outfielder, but second baseman. Drew Robinson, you guys, going 2 for 2 in this one and knocking 2 RBIs as well. So yeah, the Giants offense erupting for 11 runs in this one. Such a joy, so much fun. Now, the Giants also had a look at the future, looking at 19-year-old Alexander Canero. Now, the background story on him is that the Giants signed him out of the Dominican Republic in 2015 for $60,000. And so, using some of that international bonus money there, Giants dipping in. I think MLB teams have around $2 to $3 million in international spending money. So, 60,000 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have only 2 to 3 million, obviously not a whole lot that you can do. But really, this has just turned out to be a really great investment if you are the San Francisco Giants, because last year in Class A Kaiser Ball, he hit .301 with a .904 on base slugging. So OPS there. And he also knocked 9 home runs. So really just absolutely amazing, and it's going to be really fun to see what he's going to do. He went 0 for 1 in this game and came in and played right field for, I think it was about 5 innings. So yeah, it was absolutely amazing to get a great look at Alexander Canero. Now, Drew Smiley did get the ball for the Giants in this one, and he had a fabulous start. And, the best part about this is that he is fully healthy now. So, the last couple of seasons, he just was never able to be himself. He wasn't able to throw a competitive pitch. And, that's a really tough situation to be in. excuse me, if you are Drew Smyly. So in this one, he went an inning and 2/3. He allowed 1 base hit and 1 walk, but he also struck out 2 batters. And being that he is a veteran starter, it's very likely he will be in the starting rotation coming out of spring training. So, you know, that's the best part about it. Still young, you can say, at 30 years old. I think he's still got a lot of gas left in the tank. So just amazing for Drew Smyly, and, you know, love to see that he's fully healthy, and, you know, his mind, he doesn't have to worry about, you know, the pain, and he can pitch injury free. So that is just huge. Now, the also big thing in this game, we saw the latest on the bullpen competition. So among the many arms that threw in this game for the Giants, we saw Jarlin Garcia throw, Danny Jimenez, Sam Selman, and Connor Menez. All of these guys each threw a clean inning of work in this spring training game. And, you know, it was absolutely amazing, the command that they showed out there. And what's interesting about these arms, if you look at Jarlin Garcia, he was claimed off of waivers by the Miami Marlins. And what's significant about that move is the fact that he is out of minor league options. So really, the Giants, if they don't put him on the roster out of spring training, they're going to have to pretty much accept the fact that they will lose him to another ball club. So I think he has a leg up to win the bullpen competition race due to that fact, because other bullpen arms are going to have minor league options, and the Giants are able to essentially send down those guys to AAA and then bring them up when they're needed during the season. Danny Jimenez is a Rule 5 draft pick that the Giants selected from the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, the story with him is that he must be on the Giants' 26-man roster all throughout the 2020 season, and if he is not, he has to be offered back to the Toronto Blue Jays. So he's another very impressive young arm that I think has a leg up on the other competition, because if the Giants obviously want to hang on to his services, not just for this season, but beyond this year, they're going to have to keep him on the roster all of this season. And so with that being said, guys, now let's look ahead to the future, to the San Francisco Giants' next game. Tomorrow, they're going to be taking on the Chicago White Sox at Camelback Ranch, and we're going to be seeing Kevin Gausman make his Giants spring training debut, the veteran starter who signed for $9 million in the offseason. Farhan Zaidi trying to get, basically lightning in a bottle in this case, because if he can trade him for valuable assets, like he flipped the Drew Pomerantz to get Mauricio Dubon last year at the trade deadline, that is something that could be very useful. So yeah, it's going to be great to see him out there, and cannot wait. And so guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you made it all the way through to the end of this video, then be sure to smash up that thumbs up button, and smash that subscriber button, and smash the bell button if you have not done so already. If you would like to be notified when brand new San Francisco Giants post-game recaps will be coming to you live after every spring training game, talking all the latest news in camp, all the competition battles, and everything. And I would love to take this time now to thank each and every one of you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate you guys absolutely so much. It means the world to me to interact with you guys down in that comment section. So let me know, what are your thoughts? What are you guys thinking about the San Francisco Giants? Back-to-back victories now. Things are looking good. The offense exploded. A lot to be excited about. So let me know what you're thinking. And as always, until next time, I will see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.